All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, warshippers of all ages. It's the North American Grand Finals here in King of the Sea 16. Let's have a look at our two competitors. This is ELSR in the green, coming out of the losers bracket, fighting again for the chance to tangle with BONKZ, who sent them there to begin with. Fielding right now, I've got 3 destroyers headed up here towards the A-cap. That's Quincy's Kleber, a little bit of Dazzle. And paired with Ayase's Kleber, that is a unique upgrade Kleber with Dazzle, so a lot more stealth and a little less gunpowder. Backed up about a half kilometer back by Professor Luger's Forrest Sherman. I'm not sure I've seen one of those in the event before. Izumi's Moskva, astern of them, unique upgrade and top grade gunner. Inori's Minotaur up here as well. That is a Minotaur with radar, as you would expect. 8952's Burgonia. We've been seeing him run that ship quite a bit. And then still on this flank, Captain Caesar's Vermont. Again, fairly typical build we've been seeing. Okura's Stalingrad running range and all the fire prevention shenanigans they can get away with. One lone ship going to Dzath. That is Sky Cancer's Yu Yang, and that is a radar Yang. Talk to me about BONKZ.
Yeah, not only is he radar, he's also torpedo spec'd. So let's take a look at BONKZ now. You're not seeing it wrong on the screen there. BONKZ has 1 point up over ELSR because they won the winners bracket final, and that's how the rules work here on the NA portion of King of the Sea 16. So already catching the C cap is Obi-Wan Kenobi in his Shimakaze Raptor. You could probably guess the range.
I actually figured out how to set my mod up to see that myself now. So those are 12s. Haha.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, baby.
All right, I'm proud of you. Addy is in the Minotaur. This is a radar Minotaur with range. I really like that.
Interesting.
Yep. Usually you see reload. Admiral Tester in a Montana with the unique upgrade and sniper build. Now, the unique upgrade makes it so that it doesn't burn or flood as long. And I believe also repairs the rudder quicker. But the big thing is fire or flood.
Whoa.
It's a way to stay alive. What are we woeing about?
Have a look at Quincy and Ayase. They didn't stop in the A-cap. They kept going, Zath.
Yep, so Dyer also has a Forrest Sherman coming under fire right now, forced to make Inky, and he's bow out. Okay, so he can just hit W when he needs to. Quincy and Ayase, of course, don't have that ability to just go dark. So I think Quincy might go out here pretty quick because he's actually trying to just back up.
He's still lit back there. They're both lit, but they're focusing Quincy.
There they go.
If Quincy finally goes dark, they have no radar that can pick him up.
Right. So now he just has to move and hope that he moves out of the way of these shells. Reminder, Haragumo and Gearing were the ships that were banned this game. So we've finishing up the lineup. We got these squares, the unique upgrade. Here comes some more shells for Quincy's last known location. Nothing doing there. All right. So we've got Kermit in the Montana, also sniper spec. In the middle of the map is Todd Howard's Radiance in the Gdansk. Already got the B cap for BONKZ. Bowser in the Des Moines with unique upgrade, and Chukwama behind in the Moskva with unique upgrade, and I think that covers everybody.
Does indeed, Zath. This is
Look at Dyer.
I was going to say, we talked about this crazy ELSR aggression. You're seeing it again here. Look at this, pushing straight through the A-cap with 5 ships here on Faroe Islands. We've never seen a team attempt this the entire event.
No, we've seen teams try to smash through the home cap side.
Not
like this.
Not like this.
Never like this.
Hashtag not like this indeed.
Hashtag not like this.
Well, it's an early points advantage for ELSR in the back of that kill on Dyer. No chance for BONKZ to break into the A-cap anytime soon. Simply way too much firepower. And they've got Disquarius pinned against the back of the map, Zath. It's only a matter of time before they pick this kill up, too.
That's right. And I mean, you can kind of see that, like, he knows he's out. It's just a question of, can he take anyone with him? And I don't think he can. The only person that's low health is Quincy. Well, he decided to open up or gets. Yeah, there he goes.
They've got him lit. He's going to radar now. That's the thing about Des Moines, right? You've got 10.9 detection on 10-kilometer radar. So it's very possible for these destroyers, and they're doing this, to sit just outside his detection range, keep him lit for all of the crap behind him to melt him, and there's quite literally nothing he can do about it.
That's right. I just love all this fire coming in. It's just slow shells,
Yeah.
fast shells, high arc, low arc.
Well,
And Squarius is just sitting here like, enough, guys.
and because of the forest, you're getting the rainbow, right? You're getting pink
That's right.
shells, yellow shells, and white shells.
That's
You're getting
right.
all of it. AP, SAP, and HE. All of it falling onto Squarius here. Still alive
Now-
back here.
While all this has been going on, the Yu Yang is obviously forced to run away. Shimakaze is pushing into the decap soon. That's Obi-Wan. But D Squarius is taking a lot longer to die than I had expected.
Same. He's really selling his ship dearly here. They do finally bag him. Up 2 ships now is ELSR, as it looks as if they're going to lose control of the decap in the next couple of minutes, depending on how BONKZ decides to play this push along the bottom of the map.
Sky Cancer now detected in the Yu Yang. That's from Addy's Minotaur. And, well, he bounced most of the hate and is running away. He should be just fine. Oh, look at Akura Stalingrad coming back and saying, hey, I'm here. Respect me.
Yeah, but it feels like the Stalin radar is a little early here, right? Because, for starters, he's a little far back. It doesn't cover the entire cap. He's able to spot the Gdansk and the Moskva in mid, so they're getting some useful information out of it. That's good. But they're not going to be able to defend this decap. They're going to have to bring the Yang in. Cannoli is inside the Yang radar if they want to pop it. But if you're Sky Cancer, there's the radar. But you cannot fire. Well, he is going to fire.
He is going to fire.
Bold, Zaf.
Get the resets.
He's going to get the resets, but is it going to cost him his ship? There's a Minotaur right there. That's bold.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
No worries. It's only a Minotaur.
But look at what happens. He actually forces Obi-Wan to shoot at him.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan then is going to be
Smoke.
forced to pop his smoke.
Going to have to smoke to get out of it.
So that desyncs that part of the push, both Addy and Obi-Wan together.
Yeah.
That radar earlier, by the way, was 100% info. They wanted to know, where is the rest of BONKZ's forces? Are they in the decap? Are they going to come up behind Okura? And they know that they're not.
Yeah.
You can see Okura already moving into a kiting away position.
You think maybe what is Todd Howard's... Todd knows he's there. Surely he's not going to go around this corner. Yeah, no. He'll be detected at that radius.
Yes.
All right. So BONKZ, down 2 ships, will soon have a cap advantage here. It's been an exciting 8.5 minutes on Faroe Islands, to put it lightly, but things definitely not going BONKZ's way, losing 2 ships for no gain.
Yep. Captain Caesar now having to hold. Izumi holding in the Moskva. He's got to wait until this Montana gets taken out.
Yeah.
That's the difficulty now, is they absolutely need that to happen before Chukwama comes around and gets a broadside shot on Izumi's Moskva. Todd Howard has some torpedoes coming in, too, through the B cap. Seppuku is working his way all the way to the end of the map. He's just going to take everybody on this giant loser lap around.
He absolutely is. I mean, let's be honest. If you're ELSR, you signed up for this. You called the tune. Now you have to dance the dance. And Kermit is going to make them earn every second and every point of damage that they want on his hull.
Raptor, I almost wonder if BONKZ did not see that last ELSR game that we just covered, right, where they unveiled this strategy and basically completely demolished that Vermont so quickly. Do you think BONKZ might have brought Vermonts in this particular game?
It's hard to say, right? Because, and we've talked about it, Faroe plays like a smaller map than it actually is. And so, Vermont on this map sometimes feels a little less bad than it otherwise would, because of, the map is it is more compact than it actually feels. And of course, Kermit now chewing through another heel, but they're going to pick him up down here, finally running out of space along the J line down here in about J3. He'll slide a bit. He'll get one more salvo off. His heel they'll have to continue focusing him for a little while, but in the end, he will become the third casualty of BONKZ here in this game.
Yep, and Kermit defiantly shooting at Apex's Vermont all the way in the back.
I like it.
Yep.
He's still alive. Still going to be able to get his stern turrets into action.
So the reason why I was asking you that question, Raptor, is because teams, as you said, do practice. They've got their strats. They've got all these different ideas in play. And I wonder if this was kind of like ELSR's one of their special strategies that they didn't want to have to show off, but because it was so crucial that they win that game to get to here, they had to do it.
I'm not sure.
Well, either way, Kermit has been farmed out.
Yep.
And Ayase just kind of walks into the sea cap now.
Well, who is left to defend it? This is the thing, right? ELSR has now engineered a 3-ship advantage. Who could possibly defend it at this stage?
And there just happens to be a Montana that is just sitting right there. Yeah, Ayase sees it.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised to see Tester just kind of camped in this position, but his guns are looking back towards mid.
Well, they've been trying to farm out this Moskva.
Well, they're doing good work on him, but Izumi's not dead. I mean, he's got several heals left and still got 20,000 HP. But I mean, if you're Tester, you're bow into this island, what are you going to do? Like, you know, the Colbert could potentially even rush you.
That's exactly what I was getting at. Right?
Yeah. So much focus, so much of this high, quick reload, spam focus fire from ELSR, Zath, Minotaur, Sherman, Kleber, all of it, and they're able to just, if they keep it in one place and they focus a target out, they're going to make up this game deficit very quickly. Technically,
just to get
go ahead.
Just to get an idea of the reload we're talking about, I'm zooming in on the Forrest Sherman just to hear the click, click, click as it fires 3 guns every 1.8 seconds.
I mean, it's still only a 20-point lead for LSR, but they're about to knock out Tester's Montana right there. That's going to, again, even a bigger lead. They're back to cap parity because they grabbed C. Sky Cancer's Yang in the backfield still clinging to life. What?
So Luger, okay, Montana's dead. He just turns his guns. Let's start clicking on somebody else.
Next thing to click on, right?
Well, Todd Howards gets absolutely slapped by, I think that was the Vermont.
Probably the Vermont. I mean, Chukwama's going to burn out. There he goes, right? Like, it's just, they're encircled at this point, right? You're looking at Todd's, Howards, and Bowser's surrounded by 4 or 5 ships. Addy's over here with Obi-Wan, but, I mean, it's just the 2 of them. Addy's going to have to turn here and still going to take a deep water.
Oof.
Vermont salvo doesn't connect, though.
Very impressive that this Yu Yang survived and is still able to contribute to the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Great seamanship by Sky Cancer. Gdansk now charging the Stalingrad.
No,
Todd
this is never going to happen. Yeah. There's no way they're going to let that happen. Too many ships to shoot at that guy.
That's right. Captain Caesar says, "Niet."
Well, Zath, when the game ends, and the game will end shortly with an ELSR win, that'll series will be back to parity, right? We'll have it. It'll be a 1-1 tie, and it'll become now then a best of 3. Now, BONKZ has successfully beaten ELSR in a best of 3 earlier in the event. We're gonna have to see if they can manage it again.
Yeah, we will absolutely have to see what's going to happen again. And it's funny because I think back to so much earlier today when Rain defeated 3X in that first game.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to Putin, I said, what do you think is happening in that locker room right now, in that Discord voice channel? How are they going to handle this? How are they going to recover from it? And we're all like, it's not a big deal. We're it's one game. We got this. Okay. Second loss, I'm thinking, all right, everybody stand up, go walk it off. At a certain point, right? Wow, what a game.
I mean, convincing, right? Again, just one of the things that I think we maybe don't talk about or don't appreciate, it's almost impossible to defend against a push on one flank or another like that that's that aggressive, because let's just say you decide, okay, I'm going to push 6 ships to one side of the map and hope that works. And I'm either going to push or I'm going to counter whatever they're coming at me with. But what if you guess wrong? Right? What if you guess wrong? Then the game becomes a much more challenging thing. And And in this instance, you see, BONKZ does what most teams that play competitive play. They try to kind of cover the whole board. We send a few ships south, a few ships mid, a few ships north. But then when the other team applies enough pressure at one of those points, you cave. You don't have the force to resist it. And that's exactly what we're seeing here.
Welcome to my map, everyone.
Well,
let's send it back to the analyst desk, shall we?
Absolutely. It's all evened up, guys. We'll see you back here for game 2 in a moment.